Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think we're going to continue with our same format, sort of a character and an environment today, although I actually do have an idea for the environment today. So that's a little different. So we'll jump to the character though, see what we get. Should be fun, and then we'll jump into making the environment. I'm going to pull this up, a base mesh, and I think we'll keep using CanSaws just because why not? Hello, where are you? Close area, let's try this again. Sometimes it gets weird. There we go. Now we're here. And I don't know. I don't feel like getting too caught up in what it's going to be. Let's put this guy. I haven't used him yet. I was going to do something to him. And let's just duplicate this off. And close this one. And here, Alt-G. Yeah, he's suitably generic. We should have fun with him. What's his size? Small. S, 100. 4 meters is too big. S, 0.48. 1.94 meters, sure. Cool. Control A, all transforms. And let's see. Don't much like the head. Spikes are all right, I guess, but I think I'm gonna get rid of them. Let's mirror him first. Apply it and then mirror him again, just so we have that center line down the line. And let's see. We start with 2 plus 3. I don't know. Can I get rid of it? I don't want to bother. Maybe we'll leave it. We'll leave it, I think. We'll just play with it on top, maybe. Do some other stuff. Head. I think I'm going to use one of the Scifi helmets. Could go either way. We could use one of the base helmets too, but the Sci-Fi helmets are kind of fun. I kind of wanted to do like a multi-eyed kind of thing too. Let's try. Let's use this one. It's kind of cool. Bring it forward just a little bit to like there. I can live with that. I think we're gonna get rid of those spikes. Tab 1, Control X, yeah. 1, Control X, yeah. 1, Control X, yeah. Center spike I kind of dig though. Let's leave that. Okay, now let's save him. And new 2410 29.1 live stream. We'll call it pathetic at generator. Okay, come back in. Tab. Let's just no, not that piece. This piece. Yeah. And fill. Okay, and L. I want to separate out these parts. P selection. Okay, so this thing now, it does not need to be 16,000 polys. In fact, that's going to make our life hard. So let's remesh it, mirror it to 2000. Much better. Yeah. Cool. And then this other part here, it also doesn't need to be 5,000. Let's set it to 2002. Good deal. There's our parts. And could take the whole thing down slightly. Maybe. Yep, that looks fine. Let's just scale it. S 1.05. Great. And down slightly again. Good deal. Okay, so there's his head. I feel like it's a neat head. Now, this is a very simple model, as we can see. We could complicate it up, or we could just kind of, let's go here. That's our, it's hard to even tell where the elbow is, honestly. Let's go to here and to here and sharpen it. And we're going to say that elbow's in there. Then we're going to come to here and here, sharpen that, and then here and here, no, sharpen that. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then here and here, sharpen that, and just kind of just creating our joints where they're going to be. Can we get here? Yeah, and here. Sharpen that. And can we get one in here? Let's see. Not really. Could do here. That goes all the way around. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And here. Sharpen. And the neck will be the hard one, I think. I'm not sure we can do one. I don't think we're going to even try this time. Okay, 3, L, L, L. No, it doesn't go all the way around. Oh, we didn't quite get it. Okay. 2. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. We could do them individually, but why? E, enter, and then individual origins, scale. Cool. Instant robotification. Does he even have a wrist? We should probably give him a wrist. And no. L, E, and scale it in. Cool. So we just kind of broke him up into parts now. Save. Should be good. Shift Q, settings, turn off dynamic scale. Let's start, actually, let's look at the body here. I don't necessarily want plates coming up underneath our boy here. So tab 2 QS. There we go. Now 3L. Yeah. Let's go ahead and apply it, our symmetry, and then make it again. But now, yeah, now we're just getting that top part. Cool. And let's +1 to get the bottom. Cool. And Q. Or Shift Q. Panels. Kind of got a default we've been going with now lately a lot. And it kind of works, so let's keep doing it. Ooh. I actually really like that. That one worked for me. Cool. Actually, kind of wonder about just shrinking this whole thing down. L plus. Interesting. Double do it. Yeah, that's cool. L plus panels 0.005 radial. Yes. Sure enough. That looks cool. L plus panels 0.01, kind of somewhere in between. We could try. We haven't do triangulations. Let's go to like 20% triangulation, see if that gives us anything we like. Doesn't really change this one much. Cool. But we'll do it anyway. And then here, L plus Q panels, panel seed. Sure. I'm not too worried about it, in all honesty. This time, kind of get us a guy. I think we can make something cool, but I don't know. We need to like go nutty. I want to try. I like these big forearms. I really do. Increase our max size. Yes. Those are sweet. Maybe even make it a bit bigger. Let's try. Just a little. Like giant forearm panels. Those feel fun. I like it. The fingers, such as they are, panels, and we're going to go small again. Take them in. And then radial, and down to 5 again. Yeah, those joint lines do not work, but as long as they're close, it's kind of like, oh yeah. You see some cuts, you're like, oh yeah, it cuts, it works. You're like, no, it doesn't, but fine, cool. L plus, get both sides. Panels, take it back to 0.02 and maybe 0.01. Yeah, with a max of, try 15. I like that. I think the same for this one this time. Yes, I even like those. So just go with it. And then here, maybe the same. Let's try it. Yep, that's cool. And that gives us our base guy. We could do a little bit of fun with him. Let's L. All those parts plus 1 X faces. Actually, minus, yeah. X faces. We'll keep the rings. And we'll get rid of the, keep the head part too. A. Apply it. And mirror it. Make sure we still have everything. Yep, we do. Cool. Utility plate insets. We want to set a maximum of 0.002, 0.005, 0.002. It's actually looking really good. Just to give us some cuttage inside that stuff too. Cool. Save. I'm kind of liking him. I know I wasn't really super concerned about him today, but I like him. Shift Q, utility, plate insets. Let's do this thing. 10, 25, off. F9, maximum plates of 50. Not sure. 100. I think I like that better. Yeah, I can dig on that. And then actually want to object set origin to 3 to geometry. I'm going to try something, just scaling it up just a bit. Yeah. Cool. No, maybe not actually, because it loses the connection. Maybe we don't do this. Keep it back simple. Hey, Ash. Let's see. Let's try it the other way with panels. Yeah, panels will work too on this one, I think. Off. Get some smaller parts. Cool. This got a bit smaller. Can we just scale it up? Object set origin to the geometry. Let's see if it's close enough. That's better. Yeah. And let's see what this piece looks like. It goes all the way around the back. We don't really want to go all the way around the back if we can avoid it. We want to select that loop there. Yes, goes all the way around. Cool. QS. Sharpen it. Now we can select this, that piece. Yes. Shift Q. Plate and sets. Cool. Can deal. Like it. Okay. Now, I want to give this guy eyes. That's why I'm leaving the center plate actually open this time instead of plating it all up to hell. We want to give this thing eyes. Shift A, mesh. Yeah, UV sphere. Yes. S.01. Okay. We like it. We even kind of like the size. That should be okay. So 3. Go here. UV sphere. S.01. Cool. And then third one here. We can move it around, but so all those are going to be half in, half out, which is cool. I'm going to join them together and mirror them on that. Okay. And I want to duplicate them because I want to take the duplicate and cut it from here and apply that. And let's see what that gives us. Yes. The eye holes. Okay. Now we can get rid of our cutters. Yeah, get this thing. Tab A, individual origin, scale, just slightly. I don't even know my PC specs, man. I don't remember. It's kind of pointless. It's one of those things I don't give a shit about, to be honest. I have an AMD something or other. I have 64 gigs of RAM, and I have a 4090 video card. That's the important part, is the video card. Everything else doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just leave it circular. I honestly don't remember. It's not something I care about too much. Like, it's a PC. It works. It does what I need. I have a video card. That's what I really need. So I want to shrink them down like that. Yeah, I think we do. Okay. Let's create some cables real quick. Here to here. Cool. Here to here. That one's upside down. Yeah. Face orientation, of course, put in the one place I didn't want. I'm just not going to put there. There to there. There we go. And pretty much for Blender rendering, I made the decision, and I do not regret it, that my livelihood would be best served if I got the best video card I could find. And everything else, like, I mean, it matters for sims and things like that. If you're doing a lot of simulations, it does matter to have a better processor, but it's not pointless, but it's something that's kind of like whatever. Cool. I also think people worry too much about it. Like, it really depends on what you want to do with your scene and what your pain points are. I didn't have that to start with. I built up to that as I realized there were things I couldn't do that I wanted to do. I feel like lots of people are like, if only I had X, then I could be an artist. I'm like, no, go be an artist. And then when you can't do something you want to make, then upgrade your PC or your whatever, your paintbrushes, your whatever. You are the biggest tool. I'm a tool. No. It's the same with people asking about like what brushes you use or what add-ons you use. It doesn't matter, man. It really, that's the sad thing. I hate to tell people that because it's like, oh, I want the secret to being successful. Yeah, go make shit. And I realize it's not quite that simple all the time, but kind of is. This is Cable Raider, is the add-on that I'm using for that. It's like a $5 or $10 add-on, I think. It just lets you click it, point and click for cables, and I kind of love it. It's very efficient for what I like to do with cables. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Just throwing some out there. Maybe one or two around the hands too. Cool. And since we've got this big hole here, let's put one in here. We don't always do them down here, but kind of went nuts making this thing, so let's use it. What I like about Cable Raider 2 is it plays pretty well with random flow because it just creates Bezier curves that you can then use other stuff with. Not that I'm doing a lot of that with these characters, but you know, hey, then we're just going to join them all together. Hard surface modeling is what we're doing now, which is things that are hard. So like plates, walls, things that follow geometry, like geometric shapes, versus organic, which is more soft like human skin. You know, there are no flat planes on a human body, but there are all kinds of flat planes on this thing. And that's the difference. Maybe one or two more up here at the top. This is not mirrored, damn it. Maybe I don't care, but I think I do care. There we go. Yeah, I do care. And now it is. Okay, and then we take these, and just join them to that, which will propagate across that modifier. Cool. Dude, there he is. We could give him a couple cylinders or something. We want him to have some solenoids. Maybe we want him to have some solenoids. Although he's looking pretty good on his own, really. He's not too bad. But we'll give him some solenoids. We'll use these ones today. I don't know the difference between 4A and 4B. I can't tell. Actually, I like these holes at the sides. We'll use these. Here, add the insert, scale it down. Cool. Local, bring it in just a bit. Q. Yeah, I don't know why I like these tubes just sticking at the side of these guys. It must be the 80s anime fan in me, but I feel like it works. So we'll just do it. That's like, yep. Okay. But I don't know if we're going to do a lot more because I want to spend a little bit of time on the environment this time, and I feel like we got this pretty close to what we wanted. So F4, append. Where are we looking for? There's Reki, so he'd be gray again. Yeah, sure. I liked him reasonably well. Just looking for some materials. Armor. Grab them all. Append. Now, the last one was gray with a black inside, so let's maybe do the same. I don't know. Gray or black base. Let's go gray as the outer. And so we can select dit, 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 dit. There, and link materials. Let's see what that gives us. Gray everywhere. It's like RoboCop gray. I don't know. This is going to be black for sure. Yep. Pretty classic coloring technique. We'll make this black as well. Yeah. And we're going to make these our warm brown. The head. What do we want to do with the head? I think we'll make this part black. Yeah, make that part black. And I think here, tab, we're going to make, sure, that part. Actually, how do I want to handle that? Well, that'll be interesting. We'll get to it. Let's make this black right now. No. Oh, fine. Yeah. And then this part, L, we're going to make plus assign gray. Yes. Cool. Now we need to hide these boys here. Hide them. Go away. Now, what do we want to do here? Tab. Can I just get, no. Shift hide to, actually, AQS. Let's do it that way. Yes. We'll unqueue it later, but sure. All the way around, right? Yeah. S mark. Cool. And then yeah, QS. And the reason is L, yeah, now I can select those. -2 in. It's not really exactly even, is it? Oh, it's fine now. 3. That's strange that they're not like even, but I think it'll be okay. We'll try it. Plus sign. Try to give us light for his eyes. Add material. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay once we bring back in this sphere. No, I think those spheres do actually need to be bigger. Wasn't sure about it, but a scale there. Okay, fine. And then material glass. Yes, so the light pops through them. Dig it. Kind of like a shark head looking kind of thing. He's got these little fins too. It wasn't intentional, but you know, it's pretty cool. And then I'm just gonna come in here, grab this one, plus assign and make it black. Yes. Just to give it a little differentiation, it makes it look like those plates kind of stick out more. Cool. Now that's awesome. A object, convert everything to mesh, which will convert all the Beziers to mesh and apply all of our modifiers. And then we can just grab the chest and join everything together. It's just one mesh now. We can delete this insert hierarchy. Yep. And we got that. Tab A, M, and we're merging to get rid of any of the overlapping vertices. Cuts us down a lot. Cool. Add a modifier, generate a decimation. I don't know why, but it gets really weird if you don't do this. We're decimating and we're adding vertices, but just fixes the mesh so that it will rig properly. I think it might be something to do with cable rater, but I don't know for sure. He's looking cool. Is that just a dirt speck there? Yeah. Okay. Tab A, U. Let's smart UV project him. Unwrap it. Yeah, he's looking good. That's pretty fun. Okay. Let's export him. File, export, OBJ for rigging. There's last night's dude. He was fun. And there's our guy. Force the symmetry. Rig the body. We can bring our joints into where they should be. Yeah. And let's just go to the side view. Yeah, there's our head. There's our neck. And our front view. Line that up. Cool. Should be good. Rig hands. He has 3 fingers. Something fun about just making robots. Robots and spaceships. 2 things. It's just like, yeah, this is just fun to make. For me, anyway. Okay, there we are. Looking good. That's like the opposite way it should be. And we want to rotate that 180 degrees. Yep. And finalize character. I don't think we're going to do much with those fingers anyway. So probably didn't need to even rig them at all. Could have just left it at 0, just given him mittens. Okay, while that's coming, let's come back up to here. Move him to an unrigged collection, turn him off. Okay. And there he is, acting. He walks. Yeah, his fingers are a little bit off. But I think we're just gonna 0 them out anyway. So that should be fine. Export, FBX, Blender, export. Rigged. Okay. And back here, import him. Alt scale. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. F4, import, FBX again. We don't want a combat one for this guy. What pose do we want? Oh, I made my own materials. I just keep reusing them over and over again, but I made them. Idle. Just a regular old idle. It's not neutral idle, so it'll be sideways, but I like making materials. It's fun. Cool. Yep. Delete the old guy. Whee. Yeah, right there. It's fine. Clear the animation data. Viewport display in front. Pose mode. Shift hide. Get rid of the ones that we don't use. Pull that out. Pull that out. And those fingers look fine. Could bring it in a little bit, I suppose, but not hating that. Let's bring this one in a little bit too. And we're gonna rotate that forward, make him look a little less combat ready. It's like, I'm gonna jump. No, you're not, you're just hanging out. Yep, seems like a good pose. Back to our object mode. Now let's turn off in front first. There we go. Grab this. I don't know what none is. Let's just see what we're using. Remove unused slots, none. I don't know what none was. I'll make it black. armor. Black armor. We'll make black armor. Gray armor. Shockingly. Cool emissive. There we go. Now let's see what he looks like. Yeah, he's looking fun. I actually quite like him. Pretty simple, but not bad. I like his eyes too. And I like that he actually has a smooth head. We've been doing a whole bunch of like really faceted heads lately. So it's kind of fun to do something that's a little different. All right, he's saved. And now it's time to start on his environment. We got lots of time. Good. We're going to build a interior shot, I think, kind of like a rotating generator with multiple things spinning. Things, that's a word. Let's go with, I'm just looking for some parts to see what I want to use for our fan blades. That could be a fun fan blade. Let's see. That could definitely be a fun fan blade. That looks reasonably right. Okay. Control A, all transforms. And I think we want to modify it a little bit. Let's edit it. See what he's done. Because I haven't looked at this stuff at all. That looks okay. Cool. Take this. E. There we go. Move that to there. Okay. Now, I did this a little bit yesterday. I don't think I posted it most places, but I want to do like a 3 blades on this thing. And I think the easiest way to do that is with hard ops and radial array, and just cut it down to 3. And that is absolutely beautiful looking. And then tab, we can turn it on so we can see it. And GY, no, A, GY. There we go. So those are our rotating parts that we're going to use. I don't know if they can be fan blades, but it's kind of going to represent something kind of like that. And I want to link this just in case. Well, no, that should be okay. Should be okay. We're just going up and down. Never mind. Now the next thing I want to do is build an array of these things, possibly. Although I might want to rotate different ways. Shift A, mesh cylinder. We went down the center. Okay. And is that just a 2-meter cylinder? Yep. Okay, it's just a regular old cylinder. And we could actually take this thing if we wanted to, then tab GY and take it out further even, so it goes to there. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Then on this sucker here, I want this to go E3. Yes. And then E2. Cool. And then 3. All the extrude along normals. 3. Like that. Is that too much? That might be, actually, I think we want to go a little bit more than that. So let's just E5 all the way down. Okay. Then E3, yes. Yeah, this is better. E1. You'll see. Neither. Even offset. No, I didn't want to go. Oh, that's why. Let's take it to 3. Yeah. Okay. And then E2. So that is our entire section. Is that too much? That might be too much. Boom, boom, boom. It feels a little, just trying to get the, SZ. That might be better. Item, what are we at now? The 5 total. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can live with that. That feels somewhat okay. And then here, I'm just going to control A, rotation scale. Cool. Then, yes, okay. Go. Cool. Now let's see what happens if we Q array Z1. That should be good. 1, 2. And I think we're just going to apply this now. We're going to own it. Probably didn't want to do that, but you know, hey. And this array is constant offset 5. No, we want constant offset of that. Cool. That's important to keep. And it's 5 pieces. Q array. And it's going to be constant offset of that. And we get those pieces going up there like that. Although it might be easier not to array it. Maybe let's just do, yeah. Alt D, G, Z. Yeah. Alt D, G. It's gonna go away. Alt D, G. There we go. Now we can shift R, shift R. There we go. So now we have individual ones for each of those things. So those 5. Cool. Because now we can take each one of these and rotate them differently. RZ20, RZ20, RZ20. No, that's right. Yeah. right? Or did I go too far? No, not this one. RZ20, cool. RZ20. They're spinning all the way around. So like they're different. They're not, but they are, you know. And they are still instances of each other, so we can edit them, right? Yes. So if we say, oh, this is not some great mesh, but it's fine. Shift-G coplanar. Not those. Yep. Cool. That's good. Material plus assign yellow, add material. Let's just see. No. This one should not be yellow. Select. Hey, fucker. Okay. Select, assign. There we go. Delete. Each one of those things is spinning and lit. Should be good. Okay. And we are doing excellent on time. These are still arrayed, aren't they? Yes, they are. Tab. Good. Just turn off the array for right now. Solo it. And we want to grab there we go. And Alt-E, extrude along normals, right? No. Yes. Well, Alt-E, extrude along normals. Cool. That far. And then, let's see, these. Oh, we could just do normal, right? Normal Y. SY0, no. SX0, no. SC0, there we go. We'll get to it eventually. Okay. Alt-E along normals, cool. So now it's facing correctly. Out to there. Let's go a little more. Out to there. Okay. Alt-X mirror that way, Alt-X mirror this way. Turn back on our array, and we have that. Okay. So we have walkways now, or it will be walkways. It's kind of fun. Might even rotate them more or offset them slightly, but we'll see. We have the flexibility to do a lot of stuff now. Again, turn off our array, so just looking at the one tab. Okay. Let's R5, yeah. Add some edge loops. Okay, so the one thing we don't want to do is mess with the height of this thing, but everything else we can do. So we don't want to mess with basically those top faces. This 3, cool. That should be good. Now, down here, Shift-G coplanar. Inset slightly. Okay. Shift Q, plate insets. Let's play with that, see what we get. Plating seed size of 1 for a minimum, maximum of 3, with a minimum depth of 0.25 and a maximum depth of 0.5. That looks pretty flash. That's cool. I'm good with that. In all honesty, I'm kind of am good with that. Okay. Tab. Let's select these faces here all the way around the edge. Good deal. W, subdivide them twice. Ooh, we get some on the top too. Interesting. We'll see what that does. Utility, plate and sets, plating seed. Cool. Hey, Inja. Nice. Now we can turn back on our array, and it's just like infinitely more complicated looking. And unsolo it to bring back on our fan blades, and we're just like cooking with gas, as my dad would say. Okay. And then I don't even mind those blocks. That's cool. So solo it again. Again, turn off the array. And what else do we want to do to it? I think we want to put something here. Let's grab this loop there. W, subdivide faces, 2, 3. Pretty small. Shift Q, plate insets. Fun. Just gives it some breakup like that. Maybe we'll make it a bit different. Let's make it 0.25 for a max and 0.1 for a min and a max of 2. Just makes it smaller or bigger. Let's maybe make it bigger. Changing my mind. Triangulate. That's fun. That's quite fun. Okay. Then here. So our fan is up in that top part if we look. Yeah. So we don't want to mess with that part. We want to keep that pretty smooth. But let's come back into here and do this part. Control R. Add some edge loops there. And I want to inset it slightly. It doesn't go up right to the edge, right? Plate insets. Again, I don't know why, but why not? What's F9, and what's going to make it an indent inner of 0.005. Just so those plates, those panels are not infinitely thin. Still pretty thin, but can we go a bit bigger? 0.01. Yeah, let's do that. It's screwing up a little bit here, but I think that that's fine. Yeah, this is random flow. All these randomization stuff is random flow. That's looking good. Now, Shift G, coplanar, gives us all that floor stuff now that's default. Shift Q, panels. Let's give it a panel walk. Just like lots of essentially bullshit panel cuts. Morning, Michael. How's it going, man? I like that. Cut 2. Yeah, all right, that works for me. And we're going to need to give it a material. New and new, so that we can join them together and have them be separated. So we want that part of that. Join. And bring back our looping, and we have panels. Should have them all the way up. Yep, we do. Exactly. I hear you. Cool. This is feeling fun to me, which possibly gives me a strange definition of fun, but you know, whatever. Now I want to once again edit this thing, and where are we? Material 2, select, shift hide. Yeah. Okay. How do we want to handle this? Do we still have? Trying to decide. I wish that it was 4-way symmetrical instead of 2-way doubled symmetrical. It would make my life easier. But what are you gonna do? E2 and E2. All right, fair enough. Cool, still good. And we're past the blade anyway, right? Yes, we are. Those are walkway sized. They're big. Like that's 2 meters. I work in television for the union, so it's kind of a cross between freelance and company, honestly. There we go. Go up again. E1. Great. And which ones did I grab? Not the side, yeah. That'll work. Yes, that will work. Uh-huh. And let's see. This is kind of a pain, but what are you gonna do? Inset other direction. That's about as much I think as we're gonna need to go with for doors right now. So we have now created someplace for those walkways to go at the end of everything. I'm still not touching our fan. Okay. And the reason for that, so we can finally create the walls. Cylinder. Let's take it to there. Actually reasonably all right with that. Tab A, Shift N, inside. Okay, and we are back to, yeah, that works. Good. Ten cuts, sure. Cool. And then 3. I'm just going to move this off to another object right now. New collection, ceiling. Okay. And everything is rotating around. Looks good. Maybe I'll move floor too. P section, new collection, floor. Turn it off as well, just so we can see everything. Okay. And yeah, we might as well make it symmetrical. Yeah, okay. Don't suppose it really matters which way it goes either, but you know, whatever. There we go. Shift Q, plate insets. That's way too far, right? Or did I not? Control A, rotation scale. Plate insets. Yeah, that does help to set the scale. Really just enough to give us a variation, although we could cut it. Where's my cuts? Blind. Subdiv, right at the top. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, I like that. That feels fun. Cool. Okay. This bad boy here. Shift D, P section. Grab it. Remove the array from it. Tab E. Goes our pillar down the bottom. Cool. A. Plate insets. Great. I don't think we're really going to see it much down here. We'd have to be at the very lowest level, and even then we don't even kind of see it. But, you know, doesn't hurt to have it. Floor. Let's solo it. And tab. Inset. We'll go with relatively square. Okay. Select all. Plate inset again. Plating seed. Oh, we didn't apply the scale on this one, didn't we? Control A, rotation scale. Plate inset. Yeah, and we need to go higher. Like 2. Cool. That is working for me. I think we might actually make it a bit bigger here, inner of like 0.1. Yeah. No, I like that. That seems fun. Cool. And the roof, I don't even know what I'm going to do on a roof yet. So I might leave it open to a sky, in all honesty. We shall have to see. So let's just move this to new collection, walls, just to be. Okay, and where's our dude? Kind of want to, if you put him on the bottom, we do get to see that other stuff, which is fun. And we can see up a lot. We don't get to see one above us, though, is the problem. Maybe we'll put him up 1. Just kind of randomly there. Now, let's come back to this thing again. let's see, L. It's hard to see it with the hops mirror on it. Let's mirror it up to the top and apply that. Actually see what the hell we're looking at now. Good, good, good. And then we're going to reapply it again in a minute, I think, but yeah, cool. Tab, Alt X, mirror it this way, Alt X, mirror it that way. Woohoo, we got our selections now for everything. Yeah, I want my hops above my mirror. Yeah, cool. Shift Q, tubes. 10. We want a few more than 10, but let's make it a bit bigger. Scale 0.1. No, not that big. 0.05. Sure. Amount 50. Oh, they peak at the top, do they? We could fix that with a margin. How they don't peak at the top. Well, mostly. I don't mind those though. That's all right. Okay. I'm not sure we'll even see them, but they're kind of neat. Object convert to mesh. Give them a new material. And join them with this again. Okay. I suppose we should probably start materializing. I just want to put some cables in there. Let's grab the materials from random flow. So shading, and just append the materials that default comes with because we've been using the hell out of them. And this is material 2, which we're going to use I'm not sure. We'll try it. Shaders, mine, distressed hull. Let's just start looking at it. See. Oh, it's the wrong one. I want this to be distressed hull, right? Yes, and that is the problem. This one is going to be rflow, soft UV, AU cube projection. Hey, Cozy. Okay, so that is a problem. We're getting too much ambient occlusion on these ones. So I want to select all that. Come on. Select. What's going on? They all, let's see. Did I screw up? I might have screwed up. It is very possible. It does happen. L, select. Yeah, okay, so it's all those. Damn it, they did. Might not be getting rflow then. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. We're just gonna get rid of this stress hole. Woohoo! It's good to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so anyway, tab A, U, smart UV project, unwrap. Okay, and let's go look at it. AS5. See, that gives us a little better. Yeah, they're there. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm right with that. Yeah, that's a good size. And then the pipes can be dirty warm orange. Let's try that. Dirty yellow. Yeah, let's just do dirty yellow, which is mostly brown. Actually, we could try grunge yellow too. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We got a few pipes you can see, not too many, but enough that they're like, yeah, there are some there every once in a while. Okay, good deal. And then the blades are gonna be, what are the blades gonna be? Oh, that's what the blades are gonna be, for sure. Even if they don't line up exactly, and I wish they did, but they don't. But let's bring it darker a little bit. Yeah, that's fun. Afternoon is also good. This is going to be, I'm just gonna, I don't think we need either of those, right? Yeah. Our flow, soft UV, cool. This also can go kind of good deal. And walls could also be that, I suppose. Let's see. And okay, it's kind of fun. We're definitely going to need to adjust our lighting scale. Oh, where's our thing down the center? Yes. Oh, come here. That bad boy. Turn back on array. Okay. And grab our armature. Let's see where he's at. There he is. Let's start setting up a shot and see what we need to do. Okay. Camera, because we're at what, 18? Yeah, we're doing good. Do camera. No, come on, Seth. Alexa 65, yes. Anamorphic. Exposure of 7. Resolution of Panavision wide. No. Something like that for a first shot. Could be. Z8. Not hating, although we're still not where I want to be yet. Okay, we need to remove that freaking floor. I really want to set it so that's not there anymore. Okay. And we're not getting a lot of sunlight, which is fine. Let's see if we can get a little bit of sunlight. Lights. Sun. And we're gonna make it bright so we can see it. Okay. And then we'll turn it back down again, I think. Cool. And we're gonna turn our world to black. And sun. That gives that a neat look. Set it again back down to like 2, and our exposure to 6, and that gives us something kind of cool for the lights. So far, so good. I like, again, we're trying to have these pools of light around in places, and I think when we add some fog, it'll help too. I want to come here to this dude, solo it again, and once again, turn off the that's mirror. Array off. There we go. And maybe put a light in here. Come on. We could put a light there. And this is the other one, right? Yeah. They're all selected. Yep. Okay. And if we inset up slightly, materials plus assign, and I think we might just go white on this one. I'm gonna try it. I know it's crazy. Just a warm or just a straight up white? Straight up white. Okay. Yes, that is helpful. I like that a lot, actually. Cool. And now fog, right? Easy fog. Ground fogs. Godray fog. Fog it up. I'm just gonna go to here, so it goes the whole thing. 1. Everything is in fog. Density 0.2. Color some sickly ass green. Seems to be the world color. Yeah, just a little bit of softening there, and it gives us that little nice bleed there. Now, we could, I don't know. I don't know how worth it is going to be to actually animate these things turning. It would just be to add some motion blur, and I think it's not going to give us a lot. So maybe I'm not going to bother. We could, but I don't know that it's really. Site looks cool though. It's definitely fun. I'm definitely digging on that. I want to, again, just a little bit more on this thing. So we got these two to mess with. What happens if we, where am I thinking? If we add some stuff to it, hard opt inserts, we add that. It's huge. Scale it in. Even scale it a bit more. One. Fine. And we mirror it on X and on Y. Yeah. That gives those there. Then we Shift D, global 3D cursor, RZ90. Yes. Okay. Cool. Then we apply all mods and apply all mods and join it to here and join it to here. Cool. And then the materials we can fix. Prox aluminum, so that's the shinier one. Let's make that black armor. And Prox Kevlar, let's make that gray armor. We'll link it similar to the character. What does that give us? Not a lot of darkness. And then turn back on array. Cool. Little fun. I don't know how much we notice, but I kind of dig it. I don't think we want hanging cables on this one, given the spinning propeller blades. It doesn't necessarily seem to be the most effective use of our space. Let's come in here and see if we can't cutters, medium. Not material, add insert S.1. Local. Medium point. Ooh. It does seem cool to me. Scale it down just a bit. I like that. And mirror it on X and on Y. Oh yeah. Now that's very cool. And here. Yeah, just apply this. Cool. Now we can get rid of that. Fun. And then here. Yeah. Insert up. Now let's go with red. Plus assign add material. Cool. Turn back on array. Yes. I'm just trying to add a little bit of interest to it, right? And we might need to U cube project, not cube project, we want smart project, unwrap, and UV editing. Remember we had it as 5 times, S5, because those were not UV'd. And that's a little better, I think. Yes. And let's do a little more. We can even do the same thing here. Grab those, and set up. I'll make those red as well. Or yellow. Yes. So that'll match to the blade a little bit. Yeah. Give some repetition of that colored form there. What's this? Multi-shader? Well, we're gonna make that gray armor. And that is black armor. Yep, okay, cool. Whatever. And yeah, and then I think we want to take this, add a bevel node to our flow soft UV. Yeah. In fact, we might just want to take this whole thing and bevel it with it. See if we can do that, freaking it out entirely. Probably we can't. Yeah, well, I don't think we can. Well, yeah, no, we can't. It's interesting, but no. Nuke that. We just have to go with the material beveler, which will be fine. Cool. I'm pretty much digging it. Photographer, what are we at? 6? What if we just go back to 7, make it not 70? 7. It's a little darker. 6.5. Cool. Make our sun 5. Is that too much? 3. No, 2 is good. And let's just check our fog. So we want it a little heavier. That's I think that's too much. It's very easy to go overboard with fog. I think 2 is the right choice. This, my friends, is a pretty cool space. It looks good looking up, and it's going to look good looking down too. Alrighty. I can't believe we actually kind of got done on time. I thought this one might take a little longer, but we seem to have come to something I am pleased with pretty fast. I just want to try one more thing, because I always say that. Tab, not that thing. Here. L. No. And I already have those. I already have those. So we're probably okay. I already have those. Yes, I do. All right. Inside those holes, let's make that also yellow emissive assign. Yeah, just a little bit of glowing down now inside that. Yes, I think that is cool. And turn back on the array. Yeah, it's subtle, but I like it. And yeah, now it's got the compositing. And just tweak that real quick. This is kind of 250 images into this project now. I kind of know what I like on this one. Yeah, it's not exact, but it's pretty close to what it'll look like in the end. We might brighten it up just a bit. We can take it to 6. I have a tendency to make things too dark anyway. 6 looks good. And we're going to set 512 to max samples. We're going to change our light paths down to 16 because 32 is just insane. And we're going to set our base color management from high contrast to base contrast. And I think that is pretty much where we're at. Just to show our guy off again, since we kind of did him early on. There's our guy. I like his 6 eyes. I think they turned out well. He came together quite nicely with a modicum of really, there was no problem. We had no real issues making him. And I think he's neat. Okay, those are overlapping. I don't care. That's fine. Like things you could fix if you were making a production game model that I am not doing. Yeah. So thanks a lot, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I enjoyed this one, and we will be back again tomorrow. We'll do another one. People seem to be liking this character plus environment combo, and it seems like we're getting stuff done in time. So I'll probably keep doing it until either I get bored or people start being like, "Why the hell do you keep making more of these robots?" One of the two. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate it. And